In the bustling train town of Jericho Rail, there lived a man named Zacchaeus. He was known throughout the town as the sternest and greediest ticket collector. Nobody liked buying tickets from Zacchaeus because he always seemed to want more than was fair. He had grown very wealthy from his ticket collecting, but his reputation was anything but admirable. One day, the news spread like wildfire that a famous train conductor named Jesus was coming to Jericho Rail. People came from far and wide to see him, hoping to catch a glimpse of this legendary figure. Zacchaeus, too, was curious about Jesus and wanted to see him in person. However, as the crowd gathered at the Jericho rail station to welcome Jesus, Zacchaeus realized a problem. He was a short man, and there was no way he could see over the heads of the bustling crowd. Determined to catch a glimpse of Jesus, he came up with a clever idea. He hurried ahead of the crowd to the train tracks, where he spotted a towering crane used for lifting cargo. Zacchaeus climbed up the crane's ladder and perched himself on top, hoping to get a better view. As Jesus' train approached the station, the crowd grew even more excited. When Jesus' train arrived, he looked up and saw Zacchaeus high up on the crane. "Zacchaeus," Jesus called out, "come down immediately. I must ride on your train today." Zacchaeus was astonished and elated. He quickly descended from the crane and welcomed Jesus aboard his own train. The people in Jericho Rail were shocked that Jesus would choose to ride with Zacchaeus, of all people, but they were also curious. While they rode together, Jesus and Zacchaeus had a meaningful conversation. Zacchaeus realized how wrong he had been in his ticket collecting practices. He was deeply moved by Jesus' kindness and wisdom. During their ride, he made a life-changing decision. "Jesus," Zacchaeus said, "I have realized my mistakes. I will return the extra fares I've collected, and I'll also donate half of my wealth to help those in need." Jesus smiled warmly and replied, "Today, the spirit of generosity has come to this train because this man, too, has a kind heart. For I have come to bring forgiveness and compassion to all." Zacchaeus kept his promise, making amends for his past actions. From that day on, he became known as a fair and generous ticket collector. The story of Zacchaeus and Jesus' ride on his train taught the people of Jericho Rail about the power of repentance and the importance of compassion, reminding everyone that a change of heart can lead to a brighter, more generous future on the rails of life.